on area of circles and sectors. Now, if you look at your formula sheet, you're going to have areas of circles and sectors here. Well, not areas of circles, it's assumed, but the area of a circle is essentially here. So this is from the formula sheet you will have in your HSC exam. Or if you were to do maths in the HSC, you could do it. But here is a formula. Now, this is actually a formula for a sector, okay? And this is degrees, all right? It actually doesn't mean degrees, it means angle, all right? But angles, we know, are written in degrees. So just so we're aware of that, because we're going to be using that today, okay? So area of circles and sectors. So we're going to work with circles, parts of circles to calculate of areas of different shapes. All right, let's go for it. Okay, so calculate the shaded area. So this is pretty straightforward. We're going to use the area of a formula of a circle, which is A equals pi r squared. Now remember, area is square area. So area formula will always have the squared in it. So if you're looking for it, that's what it's going to be. Now remember, what's in between pi and the r? It would be times. So we're going to go pi times, what's r? It's the radius. In this case, it's 3. So we're going to put 3, put brackets around it, squared. So the area will be 9 pi centimeters squared, but we're probably going to have to do it to an approximation. So put 9 times pi in your calculator, and I'm looking to see where it is in mine, and it's going to be 228.2743338. I'll make it to do that 2 decimal places. 0.27, and it'll be centimeters squared, and that's to 2 decimal places. Right. All right, the next example is called an Annulus. All right. So it's an Analyst, and what it is that we're looking, it looks like a circle, and it is. It's actually 2 circles, and it's 1 circle minus away the other circle. Now, there's 2 ways we can do it. We can just subtract the big circle, so this big one here, and minus away that one, which I don't mind that at all. Or we can use the area of an Analyst as a formula. Now, I'm going to do it that way because that's the way your textbook has it. So we're going to go pi, and we're going to go big R squared minus little r squared. Now the big R is the big radius. So in this case, it's 4 centimeters. So I'm going to start substituting in. And the little r, which many of you would have already guessed, so this one will be the little radius of the little circle. So that'll be 2 squared. So it's going to be pi times 16 minus 4, all right, because 4 squared is 16 and 2 squared is 4. So let's keep area equals pi, and it's going to be 12. So now we have to go 12 times pi. And let's do it to 2 decimal places as well. I'll write it all out first. So the area finally is 37 to 2 decimal places. We're looking at this bit here and see how that's 9 or higher. So this is actually going to have quite a, and that will round to 10. So we've got to carry it over. So it's going to be 7, and then this will be 0. Okay, so because it rounds to 10, and then we move the 1 over to the other side. And it's in centimeters as well, so it'd be centimeters squared. So that's an Annulus, all right? Here we have is 2 sectors. Now that is the formula that we saw there. This is the area of a sector. So can you write this down? Area of sector, okay? Because we'll be using this in this formula. So area equals theta over 360 times pi r squared. Now you will notice that this is your area of a circle formula. Now from the original thing that we did, this means angle, all right? And the angle's in degrees. And in this case, this is our angle, all right? Now, if we had a circle all the way up, this is not a very good circle. I'm going to try a bit better. If we had a circle all the way over, all right, so the green one is a circle, what would the radius be? Because we need to know the radius of this. Some of you are telling me it's this here, so that we're going to use all that information. So area equals, what's our angle? 30 degrees over 360 times pi times 3 squared. So we keep working that out. We're going to get, it simplifies down as 1 over 12 times pi times 9. Right here you can pop it in your calculator already to work it out. And I actually suggest you should, so I'm going to do that myself. Yeah, just put this original one in your calculator and you should get an answer. So I'm going to put it in 30 over 360 times pi times 3 squared. And we end up getting 2.35619449. Now I'm going to, and that keeps going, I'm going to put it to 2 decimal places. Remember we're looking at here, that has to go up because that's 5 or higher. So it's going to be 36, and it's going to be centimeters squared. All right. So that's the area of that sector. Now we're going to use the formula for area of a sector again. Where is it? In our formula sheet, all right? It will be given to you, okay? What will our radius be in that one? 5 centimeters, and that would be correct. What is our angle? All right. Now, I'll put this for a reason. Some people are going, oh, 90 degrees, because I know that that is 90 degrees. Now, that is a really good spot if you saw that. Our angle is not 90 degrees. Our angle is this bit here, all right? Now, so what it will be 360, because that's a whole circle, all right? Minus 90, all right? Because we want to find out how much this is, and it actually will be 270 degrees. So let's keep going with it. I'm going to move this guy along about here. So it's going to be 270 over 360 times pi times 5 squared. Now I'm going to pop this in my calculator again. So I'm going to go 270 over 360 times pi times 5 squared. And I get now let's put this to 2 decimal places as well. So we're looking here, and that is 5 or lower, so it doesn't change it at all. So it's going to be centimeters squared. Now, just a couple of things before we end. In many things, there's a few different ways of doing it. Now, some of you would be shouting out at me and going, Mr. Bustos, it's really clear that this is what we had was 3/4 of a circle. And if you worked it out that way, you would get the same amount, because this is the same as saying 3/4. If you don't understand what I'm talking about now, ignore it and just do it the way that I showed you on this video. Anyway, I hope that helps. Peace out.